In the recent history of YouTube, modern music reviews have been focused on artists such as Kanye, Drake, Soulja Boy, and so on and so forth. But many know of the artist Grant MacDonald, renowned for his work of Ram Ranch and essentially songs about gay cowboy chicanery. But have you ever heard of his more tame album? 4 Billion Bucks. A tale that really rocks and sucks for him, as in many of a tale he had wrote about his Getty Oil Company that stole his 4 billion bucks. I watched a documentary about the Getty Oil Company in McDonald's case. To summarize, Grant was an investment banker that was scammed out of a $4 billion deal back in the day. Especially in the early 2000s, he started making music mostly about the Getty Oil Company, i.e. this album. Then, after a stint where a Tennessee radio station refused to play his music because it seemed too gay, he began making explicitly gay music,
Yo, Ram Ranch,
and etc. Now, we are going to be analyzing
Love
each and
Rose.
every one
Dignity,
of his 4
love,
billion buck
quality,
songs
respect
in the album.
forevermore.
Alright, so before we get on with our ranking, I'm going to be giving you guys a little 10-second sample of each song. Real quick. So, personal favorite, 4 billion bucks. Alright, like I said, it's fire as hell, but we will see that in the actual ranking. This is the premier title of 4 billion bucks. Now, 4 billion bucks plus.
The Getty Oil Company shareholders $1 billion bucks. Reserve acquisition. The way they treat me, it really sucks. As the Getty inheritors bask in glee, all I asked for was that they look after me. $1 billion they earned on.
Like I said, I will be telling you guys what I think of this in the final review, but personally, it's aight.
It's $1 billion bucks, $1 billion bucks. Under the Getty Oil Company shareholders $1 billion bucks. Reserve acquisition, the way they treat me, everything sucks. So Getty inheritors, basket. All I asked for was $1 billion.
Pretty good, pretty good. You know, honestly, fire. What?
As my first order of business, I hereby declare martial law.
It's a Getty inheritors basket glee. I learned $1 billion reserve.
Real.
It's a Getty inheritors basket glee. $1 billion.
Real again.
Real!
As I said. Real.
Real!
like I said, it kind of equates to the title of this video. Not the title, but the fact that you're watching this video right now. So watch me review this shit. I guess it was sensual sexual. It was Olga's song.
Opulence will soon be ours as we look out over the ivory towers. Not in Switzerland with all kinds of money, but at least I found my dearest honey. The earth turns round and round as the sun.
My fault. I overplayed it, but honestly, second favorite song of mine. But I'm gonna be discussing more of that. All right. Well, today we are going to be ranking all 11 songs of Grant McDonald's critically acclaimed $4 Billion album. All right. So, A tier, I'd say, no, my fault. S tier would be $4 Billion. Honestly, one of my favorite songs from him. I kind of play on repeat sometimes. Now, $1 billion plus. $1 billion plus. I'd say it's a good C tier. Could be better, could be worse. Honestly, like I said, it's alright. It's I don't really like it personally. Now, $1 billion raw. $1 billion raw. Actually, quite fire. You know, I actually like it. I love the vocals. It really does remind me of like a heavy metal song, like a Anonymous song. Like, I do like it a lot. $1 Billion Club, probably, honestly, one of my least favorite songs of the album. It's just, I don't really see the vision behind it, unlike the other songs. Honestly, if it was removed, I wouldn't be like too sad about it. No, $1 billion. It's alright, but it repeats the same notes as the other songs. It's a good old C tier. Now, Getty soundtrack 1. A tier. It's a good soundtrack, ripped straight from a video game, but on the next one, I'd say personally, it's going to be the best one. So, Getty and Hitler soundtrack 2. Really good. I can really see it being used in an edit or something. In fact, I actually might need someone to punch. Now, watch me. This one, fire as hell. Honestly, I've listened to it more, and I actually really like it. In retrospect, I'd say I'd put it in an S tier. Now, we'll be doing sensual sexual. It's a C tier. I respect it, but honestly, it's not my thing. But you know, like I said, it's an improvement from the previous D tier. Now, we're gonna be talking about Watch Me. Honestly, I actually really like this song, but not as much as the other one, so I'd say an A tier for me. I really can see him just saying to the Getty Oil Company, watch me, as he just makes all these songs. And now, finally, Olga's song. Honestly, this is actually a pretty good country song. Like, this really does, like, prove that Grant McDonald has the capabilities of a real country artist, and that the Tennessee radio station shouldn't have rejected him at all. That's my personal opinion, but yeah, like I said, I'd say I'd say all of them are really, really good. Except the club one. That's not very good at all. But honestly, I respect the album, and I feel like there's a lot of symbolism behind it. Now, I could do more of an analysis on it, but that could be for another video. I'm just ranking them for now, but yeah. Before you guys click off the video, I just wanted to give you guys a tribute song for Grant McDonald himself and his $4 billion album that I created myself. Thank you, McDonald. He earned the Gettys $1 billion. All Grant McDonald, sure he did. They collaborated with the fascists, the Nazis, and the esoterics. He took my dear Olga from him. Before many of a tale of my dear old friend Jake, my mate, many of a town in the life of opulence these creeps had. Epstein, Getty Oil, it's all connected, man, and it really doesn't rock. We will all say how they acquired reserve oil and took McDonald's money, his $4 billion. Goering, Himmler, Hitler, and Ribbentrop too. Many a tale of humanity's $4 billion. JP Getty, pay our bill. Getty, pay our bill. Collaborated with the pay our bill. You're in the Gettys, $4 million. My dear old McDonald, sure he did. And took my dear old Gettys $1 billion. All Grant McDonald, sure of my dear old Gettys $1 billion. All Grant McDonald money, sure he did. And here I am, rescuing Grant McDonald's legacy from the villainous Getty Oil Company, and rescuing TNO and its gameplay videos, and I quite enjoy Next 2007, The Game 1997, and of course, my favorite, The Mist 2007. I quite enjoy all of those movies, and I personally think Grant McDonald should make a Hoi 4 video about TNO Orenburg, specifically Orenburg in the EuroLeague and the Southern Euros. That's exactly what I'm thinking right now. This is actually the main reason why I made this song in the first place. Here I am, rescuing Grant McDonald's legacy from the villainous Getty Oil Company. A Hoi 4 video about TNO Orenburg, specifically Orenburg, and of course, my favorite, Next 2007, The Game 1997, and of course, my favorite, The Mist 2007. $4 billion. Goering, Himmler, Hitler, and Ribbentrop too. Many a tale of humanity's $4 billion.
Quality, respect forevermore.
Yeah, Space Cowboys. Got you out